The studio lights beamed down brightly on the set of The View, where the audience buzzed with anticipation for the day's guest, the acclaimed actress Natalie Portman. Joy Behar, known for her sharp wit and unfiltered opinions, sat poised at the panel, ready to dive into the interview. As Natalie walked onto the stage, dressed in a sleek black ensemble that exuded elegance, the crowd erupted in applause. Whoopi Goldberg introduced her with glowing praise, highlighting her Oscar-winning roles and her advocacy work. Natalie smiled graciously, taking her seat across from the hosts. The conversation started light, touching on her latest film project, a psychological thriller that had critics raving. Joy leaned in, her eyes sparkling with mischief, and asked about Natalie's transition from child stardom to serious dramatic roles. Natalie responded thoughtfully, sharing anecdotes from her time on Leon, The Professional, and how it shaped her career choices. But as the talk shifted to more personal territory, Joy probed into Natalie's views on Hollywood's treatment of women, particularly in the post-Me Too era. Natalie nodded, emphasizing the importance of empowerment and equality. Joy, ever the provocateur, interjected with a quip about how some actresses use their platforms for virtue signaling, rather than real change. The audience chuckled nervously, sensing the tension building. Natalie paused, her expression turning serious, as she countered that genuine advocacy requires action, not just words. Joy pressed on, suggesting that Natalie's privileged background might insulate her from the industry's harsher realities. The back and forth intensified, with Natalie defending her commitment to causes like education and women's rights. Whoopi tried to steer the conversation, but Joy wasn't backing down, throwing in a comment about how celebrities often preach without practicing. Natalie, maintaining her composure, pointed out specific initiatives she's funded, like scholarships for underprivileged girls. The exchange grew heated, with Joy questioning the authenticity of such efforts in a celebrity bubble. Natalie, unflinching, reminded Joy that judgment, without understanding, undermines progress. The audience gasped as Natalie delivered a pointed remark about how talk shows sometimes prioritize controversy over constructive dialogue. Joy's face registered surprise, her usual confidence momentarily shaken. The other hosts exchanged glances, and the segment cut to a commercial break amid whispers from the crowd. Upon return, the mood had shifted slightly, with Natalie steering back to her film, but the undercurrent of the clash lingered. Joy attempted to lighten things with a joke, but Natalie's firm responses kept the focus sharp. As the interview wrapped, Natalie thanked the hosts politely, but her eyes conveyed a quiet resolve. The audience applauded enthusiastically, some cheering for the spirited debate. Backstage rumors swirled about the unexpected intensity, with crew members noting Joy's rare moment of being caught off guard. Social media exploded immediately after, with clips of the shutdown going viral. Fans praised Natalie for her poise and intellect, while others debated Joy's interviewing style. Commentators analyzed the moment as a clash between generational perspectives on feminism and celebrity activism. Natalie later posted a subtle message on her Instagram about the power of respectful discourse, which garnered millions of likes. Joy, on her part, addressed it on the next episode, admitting it was a lively discussion, but standing by her questions. The incident became fodder for late-night shows, with hosts mimicking the exchange for laughs. In the end, it highlighted Natalie's ability to hold her ground gracefully, earning her even more admiration from peers and fans alike. The video script captures this dramatic encounter, blending tension with moments of insight, making it a must-watch for entertainment enthusiasts. Rewinding to the build-up, the episode had been promoted heavily, teasing an in-depth chat with Natalie Portman about her life beyond the screen. Joy Behar, a veteran of the show, prepared her questions with her signature blend of humor and edge. As the cameras rolled, the panel discussed current events before Natalie's entrance, setting a lively tone. Natalie appeared confident, waving to the audience as she settled in. The initial questions were softball, allowing Natalie to share fun stories from set life. But Joy, spotting an opportunity, delved into Natalie's environmental activism, questioning if Hollywood stars truly make a difference, or if it's all for show. Natalie explained her involvement with organizations fighting climate change, citing specific campaigns she's led. Joy countered with skepticism, mentioning how private jets contradict green messages. The audience murmured in agreement with points from both sides. Natalie, undeterred, elaborated on her efforts to offset carbon footprints and promote sustainable practices in the industry. The discussion escalated when Joy brought up Natalie's Harvard education, implying it gave her an elitist view. Natalie shut that down swiftly, stating that education should be accessible to all, and she's worked on programs to make it so. Joy's eyebrows raised in shock as Natalie turned the table, asking Joy about her own contributions to social causes. The host stammered slightly, recovering with a laugh, but the moment was palpable. Co-hosts Sarah Haynes and Sunny Hostin jumped in to mediate, praising both women's passions. Yet, Natalie continued to articulate her points with precision, leaving Joy momentarily speechless. The clip of that exact shutdown spread like wildfire online, with memes capturing Joy's wide-eyed reaction. Analysts on entertainment podcasts dissected the interaction, noting how Natalie's calm demeanor amplified the impact. Joy later reflected in an interview that she appreciates guests who challenge her, calling it good TV. Natalie, in a follow-up appearance elsewhere, emphasized the value of tough conversations in sparking change. The script unfolds this layer by layer, revealing the nuances of the debate. Viewers are drawn into the verbal sparring, feeling the electricity in the air. As the segment progressed, topics shifted to Natalie's family life, but the earlier tension colored the rest. Joy tried to regain footing with a humorous anecdote, but Natalie's responses remained firm and insightful. The audience's reactions varied, from cheers to awkward silences, adding to the drama. Post-show, the producers high-fived over the ratings boost, knowing controversy sells. Social platforms buzzed with hashtags like #FNatalieA shuts down Joy, trending globally. Celebrities weighed in, some siding with Natalie for her eloquence, others defending Joy's right to probe. The video script encapsulates this cultural moment, providing a narrative that's engaging and thought-provoking. It explores themes of accountability in public figures, making it relevant beyond mere gossip. In crafting this, the focus is on dialogue authenticity, ensuring each exchange feels real. The paragraph builds suspense, mirroring the live broadcast's unpredictability. Ultimately, This encounter reinforced Natalie's status as a thoughtful icon, while reminding viewers of The View's reputation for unscripted fireworks. Delving deeper into the aftermath, the internet dissected every frame of the interview, with body language experts pointing out Joy's subtle flinch when Natalie delivered her rebuttal. Forums lit up with debates on whether Joy was too aggressive or if Natalie was overly defensive. The script portrays Joy recovering her composure post-break, pivoting to lighter topics, like Natalie's favorite roles. Natalie obliged, discussing Black Swan and the physical toll it took, but slipped in a comment about media's role in perpetuating stereotypes. Joy nodded, but the earlier sting was evident in her toned, down follow-ups. The other hosts facilitated smoother transitions, sharing their own admiration for Natalie's work. As the show ended, Natalie received a standing ovation, her shutdown moment etched in viewers' minds. Backstage, whispers suggested Joy was impressed despite the surprise, even complimenting Natalie privately. The video went viral on YouTube channels specializing in celebrity drama, amassing millions of views within hours. Comment sections overflowed with support for Natalie, calling her a role model for standing up gracefully. Joy's fans argued she was just doing her job as a provocative host. Media outlets like TMZ and Entertainment Tonight ran segments analyzing the clip, with psychologists offering insights on power dynamics in interviews. Natalie used the buzz to promote her causes, linking to petitions in her social media bio. Joy addressed it humorously on the next View episode, saying, "Natalie got me good, but that's what makes great TV." The script weaves these elements into a cohesive story, highlighting the human side of public figures. It avoids sensationalism, focusing instead on the intellectual exchange. Viewers are encouraged to reflect on how such moments reveal character. The paragraph extends the narrative, covering fan reactions from Twitter threads to Reddit AMAs. Influencers recreated the scene in skits, amplifying its reach. Natalie's team reportedly loved the exposure, boosting her upcoming projects. Joy, ever resilient, turned it into a talking point for her book tour. This script serves as a blueprint for similar content, emphasizing pacing and emotional beats. It captures the essence of live TV unpredictability, where scripted plans meet real personalities. In total, it paints a vivid picture of empowerment through words, inspiring audiences to engage in meaningful dialogues. Expanding on the cultural impact, the shutdown became a symbol for women asserting themselves in media spaces. Feminist bloggers hailed Natalie as a beacon of intelligence and poise, while critics accused Joy of ageism in her comments. The script details how the full episode replayed on Hulu, drawing record streams. Clips were shared across TikTok, with users lip-syncing the key lines for comedic effect. Natalie appeared on podcasts post-incident, elaborating on her stance without throwing shade. Joy, in a radio interview, laughed it off, admitting Natalie is one smart cookie. The narrative builds layers, showing how the event influenced public discourse on celebrity accountability. Audience members from the taping shared behind the scenes stories online, noting the palpable tension. Producers teased future episodes with similar guests, capitalizing on the hype. The video script incorporates these facets, creating a multifaceted tale. It explores themes of respect and challenge in conversations, urging viewers to think critically. Paragraph progression maintains momentum, transitioning from immediate reactions to long-term effects. Social media algorithms pushed the content, leading to parodies on SNL. Natalie's fanbase grew, with new followers appreciating her depth. Joy's ratings held steady, proving controversy's value. This crafting ensures balance, portraying both women positively. The story arc resolves with mutual respect, as reports surfaced of them exchanging emails afterward. Ultimately, it underscores television's power to spark real-world discussions. Reflecting on the production side, the script reveals how directors captured the moment with close-ups, enhancing the drama. Editors worked overtime to polish the segment for air, knowing it was gold. Hosts prepped extensively, but Natalie's quick wit caught everyone off guard. The paragraph delves into viewer analytics, showing spikes during the exchange. Merchandise like mugs with quotes emerged unofficially, capitalizing on the meme ability. Natalie donated interview proceeds to charity, aligning with her advocacy. Joy hosted a panel on similar topics later, referencing the incident lightheartedly. The narrative ties loose ends, emphasizing growth from conflict. It portrays media as a mirror to society, reflecting evolving norms. Fans organized watch parties, dissecting every word. Critics awarded the episode for authenticity. This script model encourages creators to blend fact with flair, though this is fictionalized for entertainment. It maintains character integrity, avoiding caricatures. The build-up to resolution fosters empathy, showing vulnerability in strength. Concluding the saga, the event faded from headlines but left a lasting legacy in pop culture archives. Natalie continued her career trajectory, starring in blockbusters and directing. Joy remained a staple on The View, her style unchanged. The script wraps with hypothetical future crossovers, imagining reconciliatory appearances. It inspires scripts for aspiring writers, demonstrating dialogue's power. Viewers revisit the clip for motivation in debates. The paragraph synthesizes themes, reinforcing empowerment's message. In essence, it's a tale of two strong women clashing ideas, enriching discourse.